This is the weekly horoscope for Scorpio for the week of March 24th, 2025. Hello, my Scorpions. I gotta change this whole thing. Show your love and support to your girl Marie and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'm using my computer because I crashed my phone. My phone has a head injury, literally. I don't know. I was going to the bathroom to do my hair and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden, because I have to listen to my tunes so I can motivate myself, and then all of a sudden, bibbidi bobbidi boo, it broke, and I was like, ah! And it was just so traumatizing because I had that phone for many years, but I guess it was the universe trying to tell me time to get an upgrade or a new camera. And so I don't know. I don't like this camera. So if you guys have any suggestions when it comes to cameras for the phone, for the computer, please let me know, because this thing makes me look washed out and it makes me look like, I don't know, I don't like the way it makes me look. I look very deformed. So anyway, share your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. I'm trying to raise my viewership up. Right now I'm at 3,200, no, I'm at 3,825. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. Hi, Gianna, forever. So Scorpio, Vesta is in retrograde in your first house, opposing Uranus, who is direct in your seventh house. Not the easiest time for long-term relationships. They can suffer again at a crossroads. Should I stay? Should I go? Or you have something heavy on your mind, and this could also be wanting change. You can be asked to obligate yourself to certain people in your life, so careful with what you say yes to this week. This can be working on new projects with others that are going to turn you away from your side hustle, and then the focus is going to be on that project. Vesta is in retrograde, also sesquadrating your sixth house in Aries. You can be your own little saboteur. Because you can be overlooked for certain things and feel some kind of damn way, or you are allowing your insecurities to get the best of you. For some of you, this can be an emotionally confusing time with your destiny and having to leave your side hustle or business to go get a job. But you can do both. You can do both. I mean, it's a lot of work, but you can. Or it doesn't seem like nothing you want to do is transpiring or working out the way you want them to. Well, let me tell you why. We got a bunch of planets in retrograde right now. We got Juno in retrograde. You know, we do get affected by the secondary planets too. Alrighty. Oh, thank you. Look for AK streaking camera. Okay, streaming camera. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yes. Yes. Now I have to write it down. Okay, you know what? Hold on, I'm going to email it to myself so I know, so I remember. Okay, so I remember, so I can look that up tonight. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it, because I can't stand this camera. It's just like, it's making me have so many complexes right now. It's like, oh my gosh. So anyways, so you could be your own little saboteur, because you can be overlooked for certain things and feel some kind of way, or you're allowing your insecurities to get the best of it, the best of you. This is an emotionally confusing time with your destiny and having to leave your side hustle or your business. But again, like I said, you don't have to. Or you could be overlooked for a position at work, and you could be feeling some kind of damn way because you wanted to go into that direction here, okay? And sometimes, you know, God has better things in store for us, or God has a plan for us. So like, everything happens for a reason, and I truly believe in that. Okay, and sometimes, you know, sometimes we need to go in a different direction for temporary, because, you know, Mercury is in retrograde, so we can like bring us back to a better headspace where we need to be emotionally to attract the things that we want. So, you know, and then on top of that, it's on a Mercury retrograde, so it's not a forever thing. So know that, okay? So know that whatever you need temporarily, it's just temporarily, okay? I feel for some of you here, this could also be spying on other people at this time with this energy, or you could be very quiet and to yourself at this time and keeping to yourself with this energy here. I feel for others of you, you're doing something behind the scenes, or you're not telling people your plans at this time, and it tends to go unnoticed and it's very secretive at this time. So you're dipping and doing very secretively, and you're not letting other people know. You can be analytical in your way of thinking. You may feel deceived or lack of strength to continue on certain things because you're really going through it at this time. Take responsibilities for your influence and be aware of misunderstandings. It may be best to work alone for a couple of days, you know, till like the 28th. I feel for some of you here, this could be you kind of like putting your foot down in regards to certain situations in your life, because certain people are not giving you or they're breaking promises with you at this time, and you're going to turn around and you're going to be like, you know, whatever, and whatever you're requesting from me, I'm not going to do it, so screw you, and that's it. And that's the mindset that a lot of you guys are having at this time, and you're just refusing to be cast aside, but yet the other person may have certain expectations of you and request things out of you at this time that you're not willing to do because you feel like you're being you're slighted with this energy. So you can be a bit more selective in regards to your giving energy or what you obligate yourself to at this time with this energy. So this could be with family during this time period, or this could be also with other people that you deal with on a regular basis, you know. So it could be like that. So if they're like, you know, short-sighting you out of things that you want to do or things that you want, you're going to be like, F it, I'm not doing it no more. So on the 26th, the Lilith moon moves into Scorpio, into your first house. Ooh, intense time here. Jupiter is also sesquadrating the Lilith moon in the 8th house and the first house. Someone in your life is trying to make nice to you, but the problem is that you're not over the past hurts that they done, and not to mention that you feel slighted by this person because you feel like this person screwed you out of something. So you're not like you don't want to go there with them because, one, you don't like to be vulnerable, and Lilith moon is in Scorpio at this time. So this is like, oh, my volume seems to be a problem. Actually, no, my volume, you turn up your mic, because my volume has not been a problem for anybody like all this evening. Okay, and I've been getting clearance by people that I trust, so my volume is not a problem. It's probably on your side, so you need to fix your volume. Okay, so anyways, so Lilith moon, this is a time, not the easiest time for you to trust your instincts with this energy. You think you know, but you don't. Okay, all is not what it seems. Don't go assuming at this time. Not the best time for predicting things or predicting other people's motives for you at this time with this energy here, because you could find that with this energy that this is going to be a time where, like I said, all is not what you think it is with this energy. Thank you, Chad. Okay, so the volume is good. So anyways, so this could be a time where you are going to be feeling like you think you're going to be very suspicious of others, or you're not trusting of others. Be careful of the narrative with the South Node in Virgo that you're creating in your head in the 11th house, because what it is, South Node in Virgo, North Node in Pisces, North Node in the 5th house, you're allowing your imagination to get the best of you at this time. So you really do have trust issues with somebody in your life, and you're not speaking your mind because, again, Lilith moon in Scorpio, you're not trying to be open and honest with your feelings here. Okay, that's what's going on. But then also at the same time, you're allowing the South Node and North Node, because North Node in the fifth house is not auspicious, because what it does, it's really great for creativity and your imagination, but it's not good for like if you have trust issues with somebody, because you create these scenarios in your head of things not happening. Like you start like telling yourself stories in your head that is like not true. So you're creating some kind of narrative for yourself that is false. You're creating a false narrative, and then to come and find out that the stuff that you're thinking is absolutely not true at this time. So be careful with the narrative that you're creating in your head, because it's really messing with you, okay? Lilith moon in Scorpio at this time, really like talking you into turning people against each other here. So you could be really manipulative as well. That's the flip side of this energy. This is a great time to delve into spirituality, a great time to inspire and influence others with this energy. You're very secretive, and you can be more of an observer at this time when it comes to new people in your life, or observing situations around you and trying to figure out people. But the problem is your intuition is not at its best. So I really wouldn't even go intriguing my dreams at this time with this energy, because your dreams could be just about your fears and your insecurities that you're having. These are not predictions that are coming out. So don't, whatever nightmares that you're having, it's not real, okay? I feel also here with this energy, you're definitely at a crossroads, been at a crossroads with your relationships at this time, and especially live-in relationships. Should I stay? Should I go? We're dealing with the sixth house energy of family, pets. So you're being asked to do like your shadow work and deal with your fears and emotional hangups in regards to the changes that you have to make at this time with this energy here. And you could be really fearing the changes that you have to make, because you don't necessarily like to make changes, because on the other side of that tail is the seventh house of Taurus, okay? So you could be dealing with family. You could feel frustrated with family at this time because you're not getting what you want from them. Then on the 27th, Lilith moon is quincunxing Venus in retrograde in Pisces in the first and fifth house. This could be an emotionally confusing time with love. For others of you, I feel that things that once brought you pleasure are no longer bringing you pleasure. Those of you in your teens and your 20s, you could be changing your personality at this time. Other people in your life and other kids could have more influence over you at this time with this energy, and this is about your personal journey. This is a time of self-discovery. For others of you, this could be where you are more on your purpose-driven journey, and you can be ending relationships at this time. This could be what it's like for you to be on your journey alone and kind of like figuring yourself out and figuring your wants and needs and desires at this time with this energy. This could also be you at a crossroads again with love relationships, and this is probably going to be for a while till Saturn moves into your sixth house, and then you're going to make a decision. You could find yourself finally losing interest in somebody that you once really loved or had a crush on, for some of you here as well. Or if you're in a relationship, you could find yourself getting very bored with that person and wanting a new relationship, or you've been intriguing a new relationship and really working on consciously or subconsciously disconnecting with the other relationship, okay? And then for some reason I went on, I did this right. Okay, the 28th. I feel like love relationships are really going to fail this week, especially live-in relationships are going to be very difficult to hold on to, because the past, because of crushes, because of whatever affairs that you had, because you're going to want to go back to those places. You could have had like missed opportunities that you want to go back to as well with this energy. Mercury is going back into Pisces on Saturday. So this is going to be a time where you're really revisiting people from your past or having a hard time shaking the past. So you could be having a PTSD moment too with this energy. For others of you, you could be dealing with karma this week. The Lilith moon is sesquadrating Jupiter at this time, like I said. So whatever is coming up, you could be rehashing the past with your partner because you're not necessarily over with it, and you're revisiting situations and vice versa. And this could be them not over with it as well, and them not trusting you with this energy here, okay? So situations could be revisited at this time. It's best to keep a low profile at work because you can be attacking others, or you can be getting into power struggles with other coworkers this week, or other people could be watching you too closely, or you don't like to be dominated or told what to do. You're less of a team player this week. You prefer to be more alone with this energy at this time. The first card I come up with is the King of Swords. This is you needing control over certain situations in your life at this time. Thank you, Al. You see, I trust my regulars. When they say that they can't hear me, then I know something like stuff's going down. See, I trust my regulars. So thank you guys for letting me know. Appreciate you. So this is a time where also business could be picking up at this time with this energy here as well. The Eight of Wands talks of traveling coming up for business with this energy here during this time period. So some of you could be traveling. This could also be receiving some much good news, which could give you a little bit more of a sense of control over your situation. The Knight of Coins, the mind on the money and the money on the mind with this energy. I feel like you could be very giving with this energy here as well. Some of you could be going on a trip to visit friends. Watch your spending with the friends at this time with this energy here. Somebody could be taking financial advantage of you as well. For others of you, I feel like you are methodically progressing towards your goals at this time with this energy here, and you're focusing on your goals. You're very goal oriented at this time. I do feel like you can be receiving some much needed good news in regards to career and money and what's going to happen here. Things are going to progress very quickly. So I feel when Neptune goes into Aries Monday, you could be receiving some good news. Oh my God, Elle, that is my life story right now, girl. Like a rhinestone cowboy. And you know what? When my phone dropped, I thought of that song, and then I was just like, the tequila, and I have no tequila in the house. I was like, Glenn Campbell, where are you, bitch? Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible. So anyways, the Queen of Coins, business is picking up at this time with this energy here. So this is a beautiful time for money and making money this week for you as well with this energy here. I do feel like for some of you here that you're very, like, you're making better decisions this week as well, or you're being cautious, but it looks like you're making wise decisions, or you are revisiting past situations that are reminding you, the last time I did this happened. So at this time you're being a bit more strategic at this time with past decisions, okay? Because you're repeating certain cycles at this time, and now you're thinking, okay? And it's like, oh, I don't want to revisit that with this energy here, okay? I feel also with this energy here that you are more in control of the situation at this time. I see you being very disciplined and in a leadership position with this energy as well, okay? The Temperance card, you can be more about your stability at this time and your sanity here with this energy. So you're not playing with other people this week with this energy, okay? I do feel like you're creating more harmony and mental balance for yourself. So some of you could be working on your health this week as well. You could be about mind body consciousness this week with this energy. Alrighty, so I see that coming up for you. The Sun card does talk of new beginnings at this time, creating your own reality during this time period as well with this energy. For others of you, I see clarity, achieving success coming to you during this time period, having an enlightening experience. So this could be a situation here where you thought everything wasn't going to go your way with this energy, and then it turns out everything goes your way at this time with this energy here. So you could be receiving a lot of sparks and miracles during this time period. I do see this being a new beginning with this energy here as well. I do see that this discernment needs to be used during this time period in order for you to create your new start with this energy here. I do see you wanting to rush into something, but also it is Mercury in retrograde, so slowly but surely, either it's slowly but surely opening up to you like a flower, or it's a situation here where it's a new situation and you need to plan things out and you need to be a little bit more strategic at this time with this energy, okay? The Ace of Coins, mastering your money situation, creating your own reality this week with this energy here as well. Some of you, this could be getting a job. Some of you, this could be really business picking up and doing really well for you this week. The Three of Swords, I see traveling coming up for some of you here with this energy. So an emphasis on traveling during this time period with this energy. So this is a beautiful time for making money. So this could be business travel happening here as well. I feel like for others of you, this could be you healing. And some of you, if you've been dealing with some kind of grief at this time with this energy, or breakup, which can be like a grief, I feel like you're going to be getting over that here soon, okay? Because you're putting everything into perspective at this time with this energy here as well, and you're just like creating this conversation with yourself as to why the relationship had to end and how it's really a good and healthy thing for you because you couldn't be in that relationship. Or you're taking rejection from a situation very well and you're going to be moving on from it because it wasn't meant for you, you know, and God has something better in store for you, which is true, you know. So, and sometimes, you know, we don't need certain things in our lives because it's not part of our narrative. I do see some of you dealing with separation at this time and not on speaking terms to your partner with this energy here as well. The Two of Swords, I feel this is a time of introspection with this energy here as well, but it's not going to feel like that. It's going to feel more like anxiety for some of you here with this energy here. I feel like this is a great time for making business decisions here. So you're coming up with good business decisions or good business practice at this time with this energy here. Alrighty, so the focus on making money and being very good with business. The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer is yes with this energy here as well. I do, you know, there's a lot of strategizing going on and a lot of planning happening here with this energy. So, and I feel like some of you may be marketing yourself very well is what I'm saying. Yeah, is what I'm saying. Okay, so that's what Spirit World wanted me to say. I think I'm trying to channel and then at the same time I'm trying to talk and nobody's letting me talk. It happens. Trust and believe, it really does happen. Okay. This happens a lot. This is what happens when you pray every day. Okay, you get Spirit talking to you, and then when Spirit wants to talk, they want to talk, and they won't let you get in a word in edgewise. Okay. I feel like for some of you here, the focus could be, some of you could be getting audited this week with this energy here as well, or you could be seeing a financial advisor at this time with this energy to give you guidance in your financial situation, or you could be really getting audited at this time and you could have like a lot of lessons with money and how to save money or what you could have done differently for next time. Okay, to be aware of. So that could be also coming up for you as well. Or this could be like learning a lot about mortgages and stuff like that and how to raise your credit. So you could be talking to somebody that is a financier with this energy. So I do see something with money coming up, but this is a learning experience with money and how to handle your money, okay? I do see your consciousness is going to be changing. You could be volunteering your time and energy here as well. You could be giving back to your community during this time period with this energy. So I do see that coming up. The Five of Swords, some of you, this could be a competitive time for you. You could be reconnecting with people that you don't necessarily like. Okay, some of you, you're headed on a new career path, or you could be starting a new career project at this time, or working with clients at this time. You may be working with somebody that is a little bit like bitchy. Okay, so just prepare for that. They're not nice. They're not fun to work with. It's kind of like giving my money. Oh, oh, thank you, Elle. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you. So I appreciate that. Yes, no tequila, girl. Oh my God, I had to do this all sober. So anyways, so that could be happening at this time where you're dealing with somebody who, you know, you're basically at the end of the day, you're going to be like, just give me my check so I can go home. You know, I'm doing this for the check. I'm doing this for the check. I'm doing this for the check. You know, why this person like bitches, or I'm doing it for the resume, you know? So yeah. This could be a time where you are like, really like having a difficult time dealing with somebody who's difficult or like bitchy all the time, very intense person. Could be another Scorpio. So just be aware of that for some of you here with this energy. And remember, you're doing it for a reason. So, and for some of you, it's a temporary situation that you're going to be in. Very competitive person. So I would be very careful with this person. I also feel like for some of you, you're nurturing your body at this time. You're nurturing your home. You're eating better during this time period with this energy here as well. So this could also mean that your money is getting better, so you're able to buy groceries. I know. It's the time that we live in. So it could be that kind of situation happening as well. Some of you, you could be updating yourself with the latest and greatest in technology and learning about the latest and greatest in technology. So wherever you're going at this time, this could be a teaching experience for you. This could also be getting this could also be getting like oh, I can't talk because everybody wants to talk. All right, I'm gonna this could also forget it, this could also be on the job training. All right, there you go. So anyways, the Four of Swords, I feel like you could be jumping onto trends at this time and what other people are doing. You could be taking what they're doing and using it as your own. You could be feeling inspired by others with this energy as well. So I see that coming up for some of you here with this energy. The World card, I feel like this is mastering your money situation, recognition, success, fame in what you do with this energy. So this could be a great time achieving success with this energy here. And I feel with that, it's going to boost your confidence up, and your way of thinking is going to change at this time with this energy. Some of you, this is going to be a time of mental rest and recuperation with this energy, and kind of healing from a situation that may have been too intense to you. For others of you, now back again to this person here, I feel like you're going to be very analytical in your way of thinking, because you know this person. Either you really know this person because you worked with this person in the past and you know how difficult this person is going to be, so you know how to talk to this person and you know how to play with them. So you tend to go along with what they're saying, or you tend to be adaptable to them, okay? And you're just like, okay, let me just like, just be adaptable to them at this time with this energy. Or you just really know how to play the shit out of them, and you're just going to play them because you know how to speak their language and you know how to like handle them. So it could also be a situation like that. So they're not going to be as harsh, or they're not going to be, or you're just going to know how to maneuver and navigate through their bullshit is what I'm seeing, okay? The High Priestess card, trust your intuition, a great time to delve into spirituality. So happy Ramadan to everybody having celebrating Ramadan, because it looks like your prayers are going to be answered during this time period as well. So beautiful energy time for that with this energy. The Five of Wands, turning a hobby into a business. So business could be picking up. If you have a side hustle, you could be getting a lot more busy. So you may not mind being sent home early with this energy here, or this could be a very lucrative time for you, because I know how a lot of my Scorpios have a lot of little pots, just like Libras here, because you guys are all about your financial security. So this is one of your little pots now boiling at this time and getting busy for you. So you could be working at both ends of the stick here with this energy. So this could be financially like a busy time for you with this energy as well. Okay, so just be prepared. Enjoy your peace and quiet that you have for the now, because probably by Monday, when Neptune goes into your 6th house, this is going to be like a busy energy time for you, and you're going to be like go 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 go. Alrighty, so you may like wish that you could have your peace for like 5 more seconds. Okay, you're very logical at this time with this energy here, and very analytical in your way of thinking with this energy as well. You could be doing something for the community for some of you, or giving back to the community, or more invested in philanthropy work with this energy as well. The Strength card, this is your hard work and perseverance paying off. This is you being a perfectionist and throwing yourself into something new at this time with this energy. Whatever you do take it seriously, so this is you focusing on work and kind of like keeping your nose to the grindstone at this time with this energy. Some of you, I think after the 26th, you're going to love this energy, because you're going to have better control over your emotions during this time period with this energy. So this is a lot of stability coming your way. Some of you, you've been practicing your spirituality, and this is going to be like any wrenches that get thrown in your way, it's not going to bother you, you know? So it's kind of like that. There's like this level of self-control that you're going to love, and just kind of like mastering your emotions. Some of you are going to be getting out of depression at this time. Some of you are going to be more feeling aligned with source energy or God's energy. The Page of Cups, I see dating coming up at this time with this energy. Some of you, love is not happening anytime soon because the Page of Cups is here at this time. So some of you could be dating somebody. Some of you, there could be like a little bit of a telepathy or a psychic connection between you and another person. So that can also be happening as well. The Five of Coins, have faith that everything is going to work itself out for you. All right, with this energy. So a beautiful time period for that. The Three of Coins talks of growth, financial growth or personal growth. I do see that some of you could be dealing with separation or loss. Unfortunately, I'm sorry about it. So this may be a bittersweet time for you with this energy. And like I said, like earlier, that's probably what I was looking at. So some of you are going to be logical about this ending that is coming up. It's bittersweet, but you're going to put things in perspective and you're going to work on moving on, okay? For some of you, you're going to find your life purpose at this time with this energy. Others of you, you're reconciling with a relationship. In this relationship, it may not be somebody that you had a falling out with, but it's going to be cathartic at this time. This person could be helping you move on from a situation here and helping you heal from a situation, okay? And kind of being like a guide to you or just a friend to lean on, that one friend, okay? I do feel like for some of you here that you're going to be making friends with your colleagues at this time and forming friendships at work with this energy here as well. So I do see that. I do see you being secretive at this time. Some of you could be crushing on somebody, but you're going to keep that into a secret. You're not really going to express that with this energy and kind of keep your feelings to yourself at this time with this energy, because it could be a situation here where you just want to focus on work and less on, you know, love with this energy. The Death card talks about a purging here. Intuitively, you're moving into the direction that you want to move into. Intuitively, subconsciously, you're doing something right now that is making you work towards something that you want to work towards too, okay? So I see that. I also see this being a purging happening, and this is going to be with your 9th house. So this could be dealing with authority here. This could be like lessons that you've learned. Your opinions about people could be changing. This could be you getting out of depression. This could be you thinking about quitting drinking or smoking, you know, the toki toke for a little while and just like leaving that alone. So some of you could be making some lifestyle changes. You can be more about mind body consciousness at this time with this energy. The 8 of Cups, you're over certain situations in your life, and a lot of you have been over certain situations in your life and you're just ready to move on and to go on into something new during this time period. So I also see that coming up for you as well. Some of you, this is a time of empowerment. Some of you, because Neptune is going to be in Aries, and if you're going to delve into your spirituality or your creativity, you know, your psychic abilities are going to come up more during this time period. And it's when you delve into like your creativity or your spirituality, then your psychic abilities come up. But also when you take the animal out of you and you become vegetarian, your psychic abilities do get increased with this energy. I've done it before, and I've like went vegan, but that was like during like, it was so much easier because one, I lived in Florida, and two, I practiced Hinduism for a while, and for like a few years, like 4 or 5 years, and it's so much easier in Florida because like there's so many like vegetarian Indian restaurants to go to, so you don't really have to cook it. So I like became vegetarian because of that, because Indian food is so delicious. Oh my gosh, it's like meat, what is meat, you know? So, and I became very, 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 very super stupidly intuitive. Like, it was crazy. So I still really am, and I think it's because Neptune, I don't know, but I really am like freaking like stupid intuitive. It's ridiculous. Even my ex-husband says, you know, the next man that you meet, don't don't talk, don't say nothing to them. And I'm like, why? And he was like, because you're very psychic, you need to have a level of shut the hell up. And I was like, so all those affairs. And he was like, it's not about me. And I was like, oh, wow. I was like, wow. So I was just like, okay, okay, so yeah, so just trust yourself during this time period. Rely more on your intuition. The more you rely on it or practice, it will come up. Okay. I feel like for some of you here, you're playing the waiting game or the long game. Some of you, you're playing the nice game too, because there's somebody around you that has something that you want at this time. So you're kind of like tolerating the situation as a way to get what you want during this time period, okay? The Ten of Wands, taking on other people's responsibilities, being invested in other people's drama. I would be careful with that because it could be too much for you with this energy, or it could cost you too much money for some of you here as well. So I would be very careful about how much you do for other people during this time period, because emotionally it could be too much for you, or financially it could be too much for you, or Neptune quincunxing the Lilith moon in Aries, it could be a damn scam. Okay, so make sure this person is showing you like paperwork of legit things happening, or do your research before you go giving into those alligator tears, because this person could just be scamming you out of your money with this energy here as well. Some of you, you're not getting along with the women in your life. The women in your life, you could be dealing with like a demanding female in your life, or a demanding boss in your life at this time with this energy here. I feel like for some of you here, you're working hard towards a better future for yourself at this time. Okay, so you're trying to put your thumb mark onto the world with this energy here. With this energy, I do see that you are more about your financial stability. You're being more money oriented at this time. Some of you, you're trying to get yourself out of financial hardships at this time with this energy here. Definitely walking away from a bad situation is what I'm seeing at this time. I feel like for some of you here, either you're going to be, like I said, you're dealing with somebody that you're going to end up manipulating, because you're going to end up figuring out this person and you're going to learn how to play with this person, but this person is a bully. Okay, so know that. The Ace of Wands, taking creative risk at this time with this energy here. Recognition and success is coming to you with this energy as well. The Nine of Swords talks of depression. So be careful with that. I feel like you're going to be ending a cycle in your life. It's going to be a bittersweet time for you with this energy. I do see loneliness, but some of you may prefer to be alone with this energy. So it's like you're not like scared of it or anything. It's like you prefer to be alone. Okay, some of you with Neptune in the 6th house coming in, you may even go into hermit mode. Okay, I feel like for some of you here, I feel like you're seeking solutions to help yourself with your anxieties at this time. And this person here may give you a lot of anxieties, but eventually you'll take back your power once you get to know them a little bit. Okay, the 7 of Coins, reevaluating your situations here. Something heavy on your mind. Trust your intuition at this time. The answer is yes, but you're not going to do anything about it this at the end of this month or in the month of April. Okay, show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Thursday or Friday, well, actually Friday, because I'm working on Thursday. Friday, I'll be going on my membership page where I'll be doing the tarot cards for the individual. It's like an individual reading. It's like a live reading, but it's on my membership page. So if you guys want to check that out, check that out. Also, I'm available for readings tomorrow as well, all day. So check that out as well. Show your love and support to your girl, Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'm going to go on to Sagittarius, and thank you all for watching. Kisses. Mwah. Love you.